Hello.
Okay, good evening, everyone, especially to all our participants and to all who are watching via YouTube Live. First of all, we would like to thank all the participants na nag-register and thank you also for spending your time and exerting effort to attend this webinar. Reminder lang po, ng session po natin ngayon ay interactive. So para po sa mga katanungan nyo, if you have any questions, rather, just click the raise icon or drop your questions in the Q&A box. And to those streaming live on YouTube, just leave your questions on the comments section. Okay? So we designed the topic for this webinar because we want to reach out to every Filipinos and of course inspire them. As one of our visions is to help to become or to help you guys, all our kababayans, to discover their full potential and to become a better version of themselves, especially at this time for this crisis. And this afternoon, or tonight, guys, rather, our speaker for tonight's webinar is the Vice President for Education of Mes One Toastmasters Club, incoming Area 82 Director, Division 1, Supply Chain Manager of Philippines Incorporated, But before we're going to have Mr. Rene Hoyoa, guys, please welcome our first speaker for this afternoon. Let's have Mr. Moises Cujardo.
Hey, thank you, Mary Jean. Thank you for having me here. It's my honor. I hope you don't mind. Just give me a sec.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Take your
So
time.
actually, this is actually the first time that I'm handling a webinar, and I'm really excited to share what I have learned for my few years as a financial consultant. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So should I start?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right. So let me share my screen. All right. Can you see my screen? Can you guys see my screen?
Um, Not
Not
yet.
yet. Okay. Yes. Okay. How about that?
That's it.
And right. Oops, mess up. Guys. And okay. So once again, good evening. I am Moises Cujardo. I've been a licensed life insurance agent for almost a couple of years now, actually running 3 years now. And before I started as a life insurance agent, I am also an IT professional, a business analyst on one of the multinational company here in the Philippines. I've been in the IT industry for roughly 12 years. Matagal-tagal na din. And I'm excited to share this talk, how to secure your future financially with you guys, because This is one of the questions that I had when I first started my career. Paano ko nga ba masisecure yung future ko? Kasi of course, I have that vision in my mind no na I don't want to be working my entire life. In fact, I have that dream na pag edad ko ng maybe 55 or maybe even 50, I would retire early and then start enjoying my life. No, like maybe travel or just live a calm and easy life with my family. But on the early stage of my career, this question, how to secure your future financially, has been lingering in my head. Now, to the participants, let me see a thumbs up. Let me say thumbs up if you also have the same question in your mind. Kung nagtatanong din ba kayo sa sarili niyo kung paano nyo nga ba isi-secure yung future niyo financially? Can I see a thumbs up to those who are asking or having the same question as I have? Okay, wait lang. All right. Okay, so teka lang. Okay, so yeah, one of the questions that I have is how do I secure my future financially? Now, there was a point in my career no na I've been working as an IT professional for like um, going 6 years or 8 years na, and then pagtingin ko sa bank account ko is ano pa din siya, para siyang open field, napaka-empty, yung laki ng space, wala siyang laman in short. And then the other problem that I have was that at that point early in my career, medyo I'm struggling with mga utang, mga debts, no. Um, Credit cards, and then there's loan. And there was a point na parang ayoko na. I've been working for so long and yet wala pa din akong savings. And I don't see a light in the tunnel because um, what for so many years na I'm supposed to have these savings, and at that point ako kasi yung tao na merong specific na target, no. At that point gusto kong ganito na yung savings ko, but at that point wala pa din, empty pa din yung savings account ko. So the question, can I really secure my future financially, at that point is getting bigger and bigger, and wala pa din ako makitang sagot. And I started to think na hanggang ganito na lang siguro yung kaya kong gawin, and there's really no hope for me. Then I realized that one of the challenges or one of the problem that I'm really having is not about money, but rather this mindset. Yes, but rather the mindset. No, I was having a wrong mindset about money. I was starting to develop what you call the scarcity mindset. I was so focused on the problem that I am having that lahat na lang na nakikita ko was wala akong pera and limited yung mga, I can't do anything about it, and I cannot grow my finances. So when I realized that my first challenge actually is not about having the money, it's actually my mindset about money. It's actually about having the scarcity mindset about money. I started reading or looking for ways how I can change that mindset into something that will help me grow. And I realized that instead of scarcity mindset, I changed to an abundance mindset. Um, it helped me find a way to it helped me find a way to how not to grow money but how to grow myself. When I changed to abundant mindset, I come to realize na if I invest on myself first, if I grow myself first, eventually money will follow and opportunity will follow. And true enough, when at that point in my life, when I started focusing on developing myself, I started attending trainings and seminars on my core, on my field, IT. I started focusing on myself. True enough, also my finances started growing. Also, my debt problem started getting down. I was able to to change certain habits, which I will talk about later on. But the key point is that having lots of money will not secure your financial future. It's about it's your mindset that will help you secure your financial future. And why am I saying this is because at first I was thinking na dapat madami akong pera para maganda yung future ko. But then I've read several articles and I've read several news, and I've read about people who has lots of money at some point in their life, like famous athletes who was earning millions, but then again went bankrupt after few years. No, people who won the lottery went bankrupt after like what 5 years of having the money. So it's not about having lots of money that will secure your future. It's your mindset. It's how you look at money that will secure your financial future. And that was what I was working on for several years now. I tried to develop myself. I tried to change the way I see money, and I tried to look at things on a positive or on a more abundance mindset. And that also, with that change in mindset, also helped me break bad habits and build new ones. No, after I realized na, oy, mali pala yung yung mindset ko about money. I started looking at my habits. Ano ba yung mga ginagawa ko sa buhay ko that actually prevented me from achieving my goals, or from achieving my objectives, no? And I will show you some examples of the bad money habits that I used to have. And I think some of you might be familiar with these habits. Yan. Who's familiar with being a one-day millionaire? Let me see a thumbs up if you're familiar with being a one-day millionaire. One-day millionaire, yes. That's, when I started working, I grew up in a not, hindi naman siya poor, but hindi rin siya comfortable na family. And there was a point when I told myself that when I get a job, I can buy all the things that I want, no? And true enough, no, my first salary, if I remember correctly, I bought a cell phone, new shoes, new stuff. I was a one-day millionaire. Yung pay slip, pag dumating yung pay slip agad, pay slip, no? And then in a week's time, yung 1 month or 15 days mo na in-earn na sweldo, ubus agad. One-day millionaire. And also celebration mentality was one of the habits, the bad habits that over time I developed. No, no matter what happens, there has to be a celebration. Pwede lang mangutang just to have a celebration. No, and then also one of the bad habits is that spending your income before you actually have it, like in particular using credit card. One of the problem or challenges that I had when I started out was the use of credit card, because, well, it's easy. I can just swipe it and then pay later on. Even if I don't have the money now, I can still buy things that I want today because I have the credit card. So that's spending your income, spending your future income today. And these three habits in particular has been derailing me from my financial goals in the past. No, and then when I changed my mindset about money, when I started looking for better ways to think about me, I learned to break these bad habits and learn good ones. And these are the simple habits that I learned. First, I come to realize that um, growing up, I learned na I need to save whatever is left from what I have spent. For example, kailangan ko munang bayaran ang mga utang ko, and then whatever is left, I need to save it. That ends up not having any savings at all. And so I changed that. I made sure that every payday or every money that comes in, I take a portion of it. I started with 10%. I make sure that I grab the 10%, put it safe in a bank, or I had bank at that time so that it's comfortable auto transfer. I make sure that I grab that 10%, put it safe, and then from there, whatever is left, I make sure that I divide it accordingly to like my expenditures, allowances, and my bills. And then another good money habits that I learned was I learned to stick on my budget because there's no other option but to stick with my budget. If I cannot buy it, I won't buy it. And then the third is I learned to keep track of my expenses because it this is important. This is a habit that is very important because um, when you keep track of your expenses, you will realize na when you look back to your expenses, you will see those small expenses that when adds up would grow na yun pala yun yung pinakamalaking expenditure or spending mo. And maliit-liit lang siya, patingi-tingi lang siya, maliit-maliit. And then when you add them up, they grow exponentially and it's hurting your budget, no? So from being um, from being full of debt, I changed my mindset so that I will, and changing my mindset, I learned to break my bad money habits and then develop new good money habits, which help me right now at this point in my career. I will not say that, or I can say that I'm on a better position to secure, or I can say that my vision for my financial future is a lot more secure or a lot more better. I'm seeing a better picture than what I used to have now. And so first I changed my money habits. Rather, I changed my mindset. Then I break my bad money habits and replaced it with good money habits. And then there's also a third thing that I learned that helped me that is helping me right now achieve those small dreams that I want in life. For example, um, last last year or a couple of years back, I was able to build a house for my parents, and these are the steps that help me make those little dreams or those little objectives in my life. Okay. By the way, before I proceed, let me hear from anyone that you can still hear me clearly or you're still seeing my screen. Let me say a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Okay, now we all have dreams. Like me, I one of my vision or one of my dreams is to have my own house, and one of my dreams is to buy my own car, and actually one of my dreams is to build the house for my parents. And these are the steps that I follow to help me or that help me realize my dreams one dream at a time. Now, the first is you need to exactly know what you want because um, I don't know if you've heard about the secret, but if you ask the universe for what you want, the universe will help you or will work with you so that you will get it. But you need to know exactly what you want. That's the first step. For me, before I was able to build the house for my parents, that was what I want at the time. So first is you need to know what you want. Okay, it could be a house, it could be help your brother or your sister graduate to college, or you could want a car. What car? What particular car? Is it just any car, or is it you need to be specific? Is it what brand, what color, what is the engine, and what else? You need the clearer the picture of what you want, the better, because that will help you focus and that will help you focus your actions towards that thing that you want most. And then the second step is understand exactly why you want it. So this is very important because this will give you the strength. This will keep you going. Your deepest why will keep you going at times when you feel like you want to give up. When I was having difficulty managing my debts, my greatest why was that I don't want to live my life just paying the debts. I need to get out of it. So that was the main reason kung bakit I worked hard when the times were tough. That's what kept me going. Understanding your deepest why. And then the third is you need to know how much it will cost. For example, um, right now, I want to have a brand new car. So it's not just any car. It has to be Mazda 3. And that Mazda 3 will cost 1.5, roughly 1.5 or 1.3 M. Now, knowing exactly how much will it cost or how much that what you want will cost will give you a picture of how much effort do you need to put into so that you will get that thing that you want. Okay, so first is you need to know what is it exactly that you want. Second is understand why you want it. For the car, for the case of the car that I want is because um, that's my dream car. That's my dream car, Mazda 3. And then third is know how much it will cost you so that you will know you will have a gauge on how much effort you need to put into making that dream a reality. And then the fourth is that you need to have a target date. Di ba? A goal without a deadline is just a dream or a wish. So if you dream of something, it has to be time bounded. You need to have a target date when you want that thing in your hands. Okay. So for example, in my case, for me, I imagine myself driving that car by the first half of 2021 or on my birthday, April 10, 2021. So that's my target deadline for that goal. Okay. And then the third step is strategize how you can get or how you can make that dream a reality. So if you know what you want and then you understood why you want it, and then you already have an idea on how much effort how much effort you need to put into, or how much that thing will cost, and then you already have a target plan. The fifth step is this is the getting to work part. How can you get this dream? How can you make this dream a reality? You need to put up a plan. On my case, um, I didn't just do one job. So I am a business analyst, and at the same time I am a licensed life insurance agent. So that I'm doing that to help me achieve to help me achieve or get the car that I want, or to help me make my dreams a reality. That's how I'm strategizing on a higher or on a top level now. So you need to strategize how you want to achieve that dream, or how you want to make that dream a reality. And then, but it's not easy. It's not easy. Saving for something that you want, for example, saving for a secure future, saving for a stronger financial future is not easy. No, it's not easy because there are a lot of temptations along the way. Syempre, one is credit card is very easy to use. There are lots of sales left and right, and it's easy to purchase in Lazada or Shopee. And even now we are on ECQ, it's still easy to buy something online. So saving for your financial future, building up for your financial future is knowing the why, knowing what you want, knowing your why, knowing the how or how much, and then the how is not enough. No, you will need to have strong discipline, in particular discipline in saving. Okay, which is why um, I stated earlier that it's very important for you to change your mindset, and at the same time break bad habits and develop good ones, because it's not easy. It requires discipline and a lot of willpower to save up for your dreams. No, it's not easy. Um, it's not easy grabbing a portion of your salary and saving it first before the expenses, because I'm used to spending first and then save what is left. So it's not easy breaking a bad habit. So it requires discipline. No, and like I've said, it is a continuous balance with between what you need and what you want. And most of the time, or sometimes, yung want is yun yung nasusunod eh, versus yung magstick ka lang sa needs mo. No, that's why I mentioned earlier that it's really important to develop discipline, but before that it's really important to change our habits, because balancing between the want and the need will be a continuous struggle. No? So the problem with saving is that now, so ando na tayo, nag-save na tayo, and then I've read, nag-save na tayo, may it be on the bank or on a piggy bank. No, now the problem there is that tinatawag na inflation. This is the rise up of the prices of the basic needs. Most of the time, when we are saving on a bank or on a piggy bank, tinatalo yung pera na na-save natin with the inflation. No? Natatalo kasi prices are going higher, but the savings we put on the bank, or the savings we put on our piggy bank, is not growing. No, it's not growing. So that's the main problem with just savings. So one thing that helped me that helped me um, secure, or that helped me put my finances on a more stable level right now is that, or one benefits of changing your mindset is that you will find ways or better ways to save your money, and one of which are strategies on how you can save and at the same time grow your money. No, because right now it's not enough. Right now it's not enough to just save your money, put it on the side. It has to be that you put it on the side, and at the same time it has to grow. While you think of it as a seed. No, it's not just when you think the money as a seed, you tinanim mo siya, tapos over time tumutubo siya. Ganon dapat ang that's how I see that's how I learn to see money right now. It's not just enough to save it. You have to find ways to grow it, you know. And right now, one of the best ways to grow your money is through investing. Now, investing is growing and protecting and making your money work for you. And right now, there are a lot of investments that you can look into to help you save and at the same time grow your money. Now, there's bank, of course, the time deposit. You can withdraw on the bank, but and then of course sa bank it's mawi-withdraw mo siya. The disadvantage lang with the bank is yung interest rates niya is medyo it's not that much, no, versus sa inflation natin. There's also mutual funds that you can use as a vehicle to save your money. You can use it medium to long-term investment. No, there are lots of fund experts that you can work with. Like there are lots of platforms with mutual funds. No, and then of course there's real estate, one of the best one of the best vehicle that you can put on or invest your money on for long-term na for long-term na goals. You can also own a business, start your own business. Right now, I think there are lots of business opportunities online. Like you can teach online, you can develop courses online or become an influencer. Yeah, be your own boss and start your own business. But of course, there's also that risk of bankruptcy if you don't manage it well or you have little knowledge on the business. And then also there's stocks that you can put your money into. And then lastly, there is that VUL or variable unit link. No, it has the qualities of a mutual fund and other investment tools. Qualities like it can help you grow your money. No, and it's readily available, and you can also withdraw it any time. No, so these are the investment options that you could choose from in terms of to help you save and at the same time grow your money. Now, so because like I've said, money is like a seed. No, you need to plant it and let time work with it, make it grow over time. No, yeah, it doesn't grow on trees, but it can grow over time. No, so those are the investment options that you could choose that will help you grow your money, save and then grow your money. So having a long-term mindset when you decide to invest. So one of the reasons I think that lots of Filipinos fall into investment scam is that we want instant. We want to save right now and then after a few months make it grow after a few months and then withdraw. We want it fast, we want it instantly, but money doesn't work that way. Money grows with time. No, you need to have one of the things that I learned to let go of is the instant gratification mindset. With investment, you need to be patient. With investment, it takes time. You need to develop, or I learned to develop that delayed gratification mindset when it comes to investment, because investing is long term. You need to have the long term mindset. No? However, there's a challenge we're facing right now. Okay, we have saved, we have money on the bank, we have invested in mutual funds, for example, or stocks, or we bought real estates now. We bought real estate. But I think you will agree with me that life has a lot of uncertainties. While we have our plans, minsan si life is meron din siyang sarili niyang plan. Saving, investing, and all those strategies to grow money needs time. However, what if we suddenly run out of time? What does this mean? Life is filled with uncertainties. Now, ang daming pwedeng mangyari. One moment, tumingin ka sa langit, ang init, tapos pagdating mo sa, halimbawa, one experience I had was, nasa Cebu ako, ang init, and then pagdating ko ng Mandawi, suddenly umuulan. So that's one example of life's uncertainty. Now, what if we suddenly run out of time? What does this mean? There are three main life showstoppers. No, disability, dreaded disease, and of course, death. Life showstoppers is these are the events in our life that will stop us from achieving our dreams, or from achieving that financial goal that we have. For example, um, I'm sure you've heard of stories like, for example, OFW tapos na aksidente, hindi na makapagtrabaho, or I had a classmate before na who used to be like well off, but then cancer's hit cancer hit the breadwinner, and then suddenly their dreams go down the drain, and of course death. No, so one of the things that I learned is that it's not enough to save and then grow your money, because if these three happens, whatever savings I have on my bank account or under my name will surely go down the drain if any of these three happens. So it's not just enough to save and grow your money. You need to protect that money. We need to be adequately protected. No. So for example, one of the number one killer in the country right now is, or these are the number one killer in our country right now. So hypertension, stroke, and well, hypertension. No. So if this happens, although I have a friend na yun nga, his father was the provider of the family. They're well off, but then unfortunately na-stroke yung papa niya. So all of the family savings, even the business went bankrupt because they have to use the money that they have, or the money that they are able to earn and save para sa to take care of the father. No, hindi siya magandang scenario, but it's reality. No, again, it's not just enough to save and grow your money, and it's not just enough to like, we already know what we want. We already know why we want it. We already know when we want it, how much, and how. But the sixth step, the sixth step that I learned is that we also need to adequately protect our income. We need to be adequately protected. Now, so instead of 5 steps to help you realize your dreams, ngayon nagiging 6 steps na siya, because it is very important na meron tayong tinatawag na protection, so that, for example, when accidents happen or critical illness happens or death happens, there's that certain level of safety net or shield para hindi magalaw yung pinaghirapan nating savings or pinaghirapan nating pera na patubuin, no? And so how do we get this adequate or how do we get this income protection, no? So we have insurance products right now na that we have this insura vest, no? Insurance plus protection. Insurance plus investment, sorry. Insurance plus investment. So while you're investing, you're also covered. You also have protection for this disability, hospitalization, critical illness, and accident, or even death. So this protection comes into play. For example, when the insured hits an accident, na aksidente, no? Meron siyang tinatawag na accident protection, meaning that is a money that will come play to cover for the expenses of that person na aksidente. That way, yung whatever na save niya, whatever na savings na na-build niya, pinaghirapan niya, hindi siya agad-agad magalaw. So just like this illustration, no? This guy is working hard to build his savings fund. Pinaghirapan niya yan, pinagpawisan niya yan, matagal siya natutulog, no? Whatever happens to this guy with disability, hospitalization, critical illness, accident, no? The payong is there. That's the insurance part. So you notice that it's like raining. You can't stop the rain, but with an umbrella, you can walk through it. No? Hindi agad tumatama yung disability in terms of money. Yung disability or accident sa taong to, hindi agad naapektuhan yung savings niya because of his income protection. No? So our investment-linked life insurance products have critical illness benefits that protect you and your investments. Not only critical illness benefits, but also accident and disability, and of course, hospitalization. And what's the good thing about the Insura Vest is that it's just like saving your money on the bank. No, it's just like saving your money on the bank, but at the same time, meron siyang insurance coverage. No, you can make withdrawals from your plans. You can also save or do top ups of your existing plans. No, so to recap, first, to help you build a secure financial future, first is that you need to change your mindset. Whatever mindset that you currently have, like whatever money beliefs that you have, you might need to revisit it and change it, because that might be the one thing that's stopping you or preventing you from building a secure financial future. And then also, after you have changed your mindset about money, you need to revisit, look at your habits. What are those bad habits that you need to break in order for you to build a good ones that will help you build a secure financial future? And then lastly, instead of 5, there are 6 steps. These are the 6 steps that you need to go through in order for you to realize your dreams or to help you build a secure financial future. 1, know what you want, understand why you want it, know when you want it, know how much it will cost, and then strategize. And then lastly, number 6, be adequately protected, because when life happens, that protection will help prevent your savings from going down the drain. That's it for my talk right now. If you want to know more about life insurance products or how life insurance can help you build a more secure financial future, you can drop me an email at plukmoises.cujardo@gmail.com, or you can visit my Facebook page. It's right here, facebook.com/Moises. And that's it. Hope you learned something. And now I turn you over to Marie or Rene.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moises Cujardo, our financial coach, for tonight's webinar. And to all our participants, Mr. Moises Cujardo, our financial coach, is a member of Toastmasters International, former president of Mes 1 Toastmasters Club, a member of On Semiconductor Philippines, a licensed insurance broker of Pru Life UK. Once again, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And now let's have, for the Q&A portion, let's have the founder of This is Renee, Discover Your Full Potential, Mr. Renee Hoyoa.
Okay, good evening rather to all our participants. I got one question from Mom Jenna. Sir, when is the best time to start investing?
When is the best time to start investing? Well, the best time to start investing, the first best time to start investing was actually yesterday. The second best time is now. It doesn't matter. Like there are times that we feel like it might be too late for me to start investing, but actually, the most important thing is that you start now because yeah, the best time to start investing is now, especially with with the InsureVest program because well you never know what's going to happen, right? And the good thing about the InsureVest is that you already have insurance that will cover you, that will prevent your family from financially struggling when the breadwinner is gone. But at the same time, you already have that money or that investment that will be going for you. So the best time to invest is really now or as soon as you can.
Okay. There's a comment from Mom Angelica. Sir, this talk will really help me on how to spend my money wisely.
Thank you. I'm glad that I've helped someone or I was able to share what I have learned. I know I still got a long way to go, but at least I was able to impart what I have learned over what I have experienced with my life as well.
Yeah, yeah. So for all our participants, if you have any questions, you may unmute your microphone or you can ask it live or you can drop it on the Q&A box or on our chat box if you have any questions. Because tonight, Ma'am Catherine Aceron is participating or attending on this webinar. We have Daisy. Ma'am Daisy is Lanzadares, Ma'am Lelia Fortuna, and we have also Ma'am Maresa Arellano. We have Ma'am Noel Fuentes, and a lot more participating on our webinar tonight. MJ, do you have any questions you found from our chat box?
No, sir, I don't have any question because I understand the webinar clearly as were
Yeah,
explained by
it's really
our financial
helpful.
coach.
Okay, so if no questions, so we would like to thanks to all our participants. And Moy, do you have some words to say to our participants for tonight's webinar?
Yeah, I think my only parting word is that yeah, building a stronger financial future or building your dreams is going to be it's not going to be easy. No, one of my favorite singer, Bob Marley. I think that was Bob Marley who said that if it's easy, it's not worth it. If it's worth it, it's not going to be easy. So fighting for your dreams or building a strong or secure financial future is not going easy. It's not going to be easy. It requires discipline and a lot of willpower. But if you develop the right mindset and learn to develop that right habits, you will surely get there. Just like money that needs to grow over time, give yourself the time to give yourself the time, the chance to adapt to that new mindset and to that new habit. Be patient with yourself, and I know in time you will achieve the targets or the dreams that you have. You will be building your the kind of financial future that you dreamed of.
Okay. So sa lahat po ng ating mga participants, maraming salamat po for taking your time to attend or be part of our webinar tonight. MJ?
There you have it. That concludes our webinar. Thank you, participants, and see you in our upcoming webinars. Good evening once again, and stay safe, everyone. God bless.
Thank you, everyone. God bless.
Uh,
Stop sharing. Karuan ni may mubukto nila ba sa video.
Kuan daw ni po diri sa siyo uy digid mo sibog dito. Musikit diri.
Sige, di naman ko masud.
Una ko space mo
Nagsige ko-
na daanan
nag-
ako nang
Nagsige ko kuan ba? Na may bukto niya. Kalit pa yung phone sila. Sa phone. Kanya na ipag-YouTube.